All right, welcome to the panel. Are we sticking with the panel? Did you guys come up with any better names there?
Nah, Pedal's
Carter,
good. Pedal's so good.
Carter Hendi and the boys.
Carter Hendi and the boys.
We need a headliner, and who
Uh,
better? He's famous in Southern Alberta.
I'm not famous, bro.
I was with Justin Conrad yesterday, and he said if we get Patty, give him the control, and then it's Patty's panel. So I was like that. That's pretty solid too. I'd be
That
okay
is
with
pretty
that.
solid too. Yeah, that's not
That's
bad. That's not
great.
bad.
Awesome. But yeah, welcome to the first panel edition of the CMDL League. Exciting stuff, inaugural season with a lot of new things coming. What are you guys most looking forward to this year? Actually, let's
Winning,
first of all let's introduce
winning.
yourselves. Let's introduce yourselves because some of the new guys don't know you. Again, I'm Kendall. I'm the commish. Try to keep this as a tight ship, keep guys under control, and make sure that I win. So that's me.
Because he rigs the league. Hi, I'm Cameron Penner, and I've been affected by this nonsense.
Yeah.
This is my third season, I think. Pumped to be back. I'm a GM again, so new guys better impress me in the pre-draft scrims, and maybe just I'll add you to the squad. We'll see.
I don't
I'm
think
also here to win.
no one wants to be on your team.
Fair enough.
My name's Carter. I was a GM last season. It went super well.
1-7, baby.
This is my fourth season. I'm super excited for the new AI stats tracking. That's gonna be fun.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
excited.
that
You know?
sounds great.
It'll be sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be trying to pad those stats so bad it'll be I'm going to be Russell Westbrook. My goal is get those triple doubles and just whatever it takes to get those rebounds.
Kendall's up 30. He's whipping the ball off the rim to himself.
Yeah. Who cares about shooting percentage? I just want rebounds.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Cool. I was gonna say, Carter, that 1-7. I was gonna see if we can get you to leave the chat again by talking about the MVP voting before the season and how all that went down. But we'll leave that in the past. You're not a GM anymore, so we'll leave that.
Take the pressure off, man. I'm sick of it, bro. Just let me hoop. Just let me hoop.
There's actually so much more pressure as a GM.
So much more pressure, bro.
I'm feeling a lot more relaxed coming in. But I do like being a GM. It's so much fun trying to play the system and make things work. I love being a GM, but
and I miss being in that inner circle, like
Oh, yeah.
the meetings and stuff. It's fun. That's fun.
Yeah. I think as commissioner, I usually get to be in the inner circle, and I'm pretty confident that Cam started a GM only chat that I'm not involved in. So I'm a little out of the circle right now, but that's okay.
Someone ratted on
Cam.
me. Which other GM was it?
You told me you were gonna do it, man. So I'm
I
just
did?
assuming based on there was a lot of silence there for a while. So I'm pretty sure you did.
Whoops. Well, now I just exposed myself.
Whoops.
Shoot,
Whoops.
that's okay. Well, yes, I'll admit it. There is a secret group chat,
Nice.
and we have fun in there.
That's good. Fun's good. Fun is most important, right? Billy Martin said that.
Yeah.
Billy
All right.
Martin.
Let's get into some things. So a couple things we want to talk about here. Potential rookies or rookies coming in. Carter, you brought in a ton of guys. So you got in what? Isaiah, John, Ezra. Anyone else on your invite list?
I think that was it. I think that was it.
Then a couple subs.
Didn't you invite Frank too, Carter?
No, I didn't invite Frank.
No, that was Justin Surface has Frank.
Oh, gotcha.
Frank's a good 3-point shooter, yeah?
Yeah. That's
pretty solid.
That's what I heard. I think I played with him before.
It's coming out tonight, so it'll be good to see.
Nice.
He has the 2K badge volume shooter. Yes. Love it.
You're gonna be throwing it up a lot. Well, that's good. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing.
So Carter, break down Isaiah, Jonathan, Ezra. What are we looking for in these new guys?
Yeah, so Isaiah and John bring a lot of length to the court. I think they're both listed at 6'5". I really like Isaiah's play on the offensive side of the court. The way he moves without the ball can be really impressive too. And his shooting ability. He shoots some difficult, tough shots. Sometimes they don't fall, but I really do like his length, and his running in transition can be super beneficial to any team, especially if you can get him in one of those later rounds. If you can get him in maybe 3 or 4 or maybe 5. If he's fallen, I mean, I'd take a shot on him, especially if you're a team who needs more scoring. Because he's a prolific scorer. On the defensive end, maybe there's a little bit more to be desired. No harm, no foul. Sorry, Isaiah, but I think that's maybe one aspect of his game where if you could push his tires a little bit, he could get you some more blocks and get you some length on that defensive end. But the effort's got to be there too on the defensive side. With John, that's my boy. Went to the same school, but played in high school with him. His length is great. He's super tall, athletic, um, but yeah, he's just an all around good player, I'd say. He has decent motor IQ and he works hard, but yeah, I'd see him going in maybe the 4th round somewhere, but that's where I'd put him right now. Because of his size, because of the way he can impact shots if he works hard on the defensive end, and he can shoot. But I haven't seen that yet in the pre-draft, in the scrimmages we've done before the draft. So
He hit a couple
yeah,
on me. He hit, I
yeah,
want to say 2 threes on me.
yeah.
He looked good.
Yeah, he can shoot, and he can work in the post a little bit. He can give you a little something there if you need. So that is helpful. And then this is my kind of dark horse. I think he's going to be good this season. I think Ezra, actually, I have him written down on my board here. What I wanted to say about Ezra is that I haven't seen him play yet, and I think he's prepared for the runs tonight. I think he's coming to one of the runs tonight. But look out for him, because I think that if he flies under the radar, because he's not like as tall as like the Jonathan or Isaiah or anything like that, but if he falls in the rounds a little bit, I think that he could be a massive steal for any team, and I truly believe that. I think he's a prolific shooter, and I think that if he works hard on defense, he'll be a huge steal for any team. It just depends on how hard he wants to work, though. At the end of the day, that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
And then I have one dark horse sleeper that I think is going to be a good steal for anyone. So maybe it won't be a steal anymore, but I think Joey Giesbrecht on the defensive side of the ball is going to be huge for any team who picks him up late. And he doesn't take bad shots, I don't think. So I think if he really works himself in there, he could be a huge steal in like the 5th round, but I don't know where he's going to go. So we'll see. But that's my opinions on the rooks, the guys I brought in. Yeah, I want to see him work hard. I want to see him play hard, and I want to see him want to win. So let's go, boys. Come on.
Awesome. Good stuff. Cam, what do you want to add to any of that? Do you want to adjust things? You want to call BS?
No, that all sounds good. I've been at all the open runs with a few of these new guys. I've seen a few of them play, and that summed it up pretty good. Who else was new that came? I think a lot of
Chase,
guys know a lot of the new guys because they're subs who are coming in full time from previous years. So there's
yeah,
some known quantities there.
true
We
new
saw,
guys. We have Chase, you would have seen, and
oh
John
yeah,
there as well.
yeah. Chase is a lot of size, a lot of
I think Chase will
athleticism,
be good.
speed,
Yeah.
young, love it. Run all the old guys off the floor. Should have seen Kendall at some of the open runs. He is huffing and puffing out there, not in good cardio shape.
I was
He's
gassing.
not looking ready for the season.
Kendall's been on the
Um,
barbecue too much this offseason for sure.
yeah, Chase looks really good. I think he's a high 3rd round pick for sure. Just based
Yeah,
on
I like what you say about that, because I see Jackson Casco at that 15 spot, and I'm a little concerned that he takes them there, because I don't want to play
oh
against Jackson, Kendall, and Chase, but that's just my opinion. Not looking forward to that if that happens, but yeah.
yes, that would be a good trio. The other new guy we saw there's John Fair. He's awesome. Love that guy. Hustle guy. He's the best.
The best.
He'll get you rebounds and he'll start the offense and make passes and score a bit. So he kind of does a little bit of everything and just offers some nice complementary role player stuff. You need guys like that on your squad. So
Yeah, I think he's sweet because like in that 4th through 6th, 7th rounds, like if you're GM, you don't want those guys to take a ton of shots for you, right? So when you get a guy like that who's willing to just play defense. David would be another one, similar role. Like they can score, they can get buckets.
Yeah, David.
But not
Yeah.
super high volume guys. They're gonna do the things that other guys maybe don't want to, and those are real quality pickups a little bit later if you can get them in that kind of fifth-ish round. That's quality.
There can only be so many the guys on a team, right? And I'm the guy. Okay, so don't take my shots. I'll be getting buckets. You just pass me the ball, and that's what I'm looking for.
This guy's so unserious, bro.
If any new guys are watching, I actually don't shoot that much. I shoot a decent amount. Okay, kind of a lot.
That's debatable. Depends on the day, man. You've had your nights, but
pass first, or just jack a deep three first. But either or.
Holy crap!
Oh, that's good stuff.
I'm pumped for some new blood, though. It's going to be awesome to see some new guys play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think with some of these new guys, like you have a team, depending if someone drafts her, I could see someone like an Evan drafting just a size team, and you could be everyone above 6'2", right? Which is scary. They get a little 2-3 going.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see where Evan goes for sure. Kendall, what about you? What do you think about the Rooks, man?
Yeah, I think you're pretty spot on there. Carter describing those first guys. Isaiah, that first run, I was like, oh, I don't know, but he's sold. I'm sold on him now. He's solid. He's like a Jamal Crawford, like obviously a little taller than Jamal, but like you give him the ball, he's gonna go score. He's gonna get buckets. So he's impressed me the last few. Like you said, defensively, I need to see a little bit more there. Jonathan really liked a lot of length, a lot of athleticism. Chase seems like he really thinks the game. Things just slow down. Like he's never in a rush, but he's still moving quick.
Yeah.
I want to see if Chase, and I'm curious to see if Chase has that fire, right? So like he has great abilities, can shoot the ball, can drive in transition. He's unreal. At that run, obviously it's a one pickup run. It doesn't mean anything, and I just didn't see that like that competitor. I'm gonna beat you up, right? So I'm curious to see if he has that inside.
Don't bring it out, man. Just let him keep it in, bro. Because I don't think I'm making it on his team, so I don't want it to come out. You know, let's keep it in there.
Get that out
keep
of
it
him.
in there.
Get that fire.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we talked about some of those role guys. David, I think, is a real nice defensive pickup.
Yeah.
John VG, coming back from the ruptured Achilles. So if he comes back healthy, absolute baller. Like he's a stud. When I had that squad 2 seasons ago with Greeno, Scott, Justin, Logan, like, it was disgusting.
We remember that squad. Yeah, we remember.
That squad was so dumb. Squad was so dumb.
When we brought John in, he was potentially our most impactful player. So like that tells you that the guy can ball. It's a matter of staying healthy, and I really hope, praying that he stays healthy, praying that Achilles healed well. I'm sure he took care of it. So yeah. And then Tim Whitehead, huge dark horse, great U of L career, quite a few years ago now, but I'm expecting him to be a stud. I think he's gonna surprise guys, but I've never seen him in person, never met the guy, so that's just going off my quick Google search and talking about him.
Let's go.
Yeah.
If you can Google the guy and find stuff, he's probably pretty good.
100%.
When I Google Carter, nothing comes up.
He's not
my
Pinterest profile. My old
reference
Pinterest
at all.
profile picture comes up, bro. My old Pinterest profile pic. Okay, let it be.
Right on. All right, let's just talk about that draft a little bit. The current setup as it is. I'll pull up that draft board. We can talk about that. Let's see. More. I'm new to our Zoom. I'm used to using Google Meets, but Zoom seems to have better quality. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, so this bottom one here is our current draft setup. This is the last time I will show it. Once the preseason opens up on the 18th, there'll be more changes, and I don't want everyone to know like this is exactly where I went. I don't think that's necessarily healthy. So this is the last time our league will see it. Interesting things. I think you got both perspectives. You got Braden and Marriott going for like kind of a hero and then supporting cast. You've got Evan going for just all solid guys and trying to stay away from that 7th round. A Cam strategy with the full-on second rounders. And then Billy Jackson maybe a little bit more front and back heavy. Break that down. What are you guys seeing? Who are you liking there?
Cam, you go first, bud. You go first.
I go by, as a GM, I go by how worried I am about other GMs and their set of picks and what they're doing, and who am I most worried about? I like Jackson's picks. Having 2 firsts is always pretty awesome. I think we have a clear round 1 and round 2 in our league, I would say. And there's a lot of good players up there. Kloss, pick 1 and pick 5 again. That's great. I'm most of the 2 top players in the league. They're probably, would take your team over the top, and Kloss has that pick and pick 5 too. So, and then he's taken himself at 19. He also has the last pick in the draft. So he's like, I don't know, middle of my radar on teams I'm afraid of. I'd post Kloss up any day. I'll tell him that to his face, So it's just like, am I that worried? No, not really. I always like the guys who kind of spread it out, share the love, have lots of even picks throughout the draft, because you're just kind of building a well-balanced team. And that always interests me quite a bit. So Mike is doing that. He still has the 1st round pick, and then he has 3 in the 3rd, only a few in the later rounds. So I kind of like it when I see that.
Good stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Good thoughts, of course. So I have some stuff written down here that I need to share.
Wow.
So first off is Billy.
Let's just pause for a second. You remember last year, Cam, when Carter was like very close to getting kicked off the panel because he was just not taking it seriously? I think he might be earning the spot. I think he's proven he deserves to be here.
Wow, guys, I woke up
I agree.
at 9:10 to be here. So yeah, I think I deserve a spot. Okay?
Now he's writing down thoughts and stuff.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Instead of connecting
guys,
from
I
his
bring a
phone
different
on a
aspect
walk
to the
when his
panel. I
phone's
bring a
at
different aspect to the
2%.
panel. Okay, I bring seriousness. I bring joy. Okay, so just let me be here when I need to be here. Okay.
Fine, do your thing. Fine.
Okay, so I think that looking at Billy's picks, I don't really know how the GMs let him get that, but
100%.
definitely 100%. In my opinion, has won the draft slots right now. Awesome job, respect, well done. But still, am I looking at number 6 and I know he's gonna pick Justin there? Or yeah, I'm pretty certain he's gonna pick Justin there. So then, where? Like, I don't know how concerned I am about that. If Billy says that's a great dynamic duo, but is it enough to get him over the top? That's my question. We'll have to wait and see. Jackson pisses me off that he's gonna get Kendall at 7. Honestly, if I was you, Mike, I'd just take him again and run it back the old squad, but that's just what I'd do. But Jackson,
if Mike takes me, then I'm committing to 50 shots a game. I'm gonna say, hey, if you're taking me as number 1 pick, I'm going 50.
Yeah, so
sounds
fair enough. But but the way Jackson has ran his picks, I think it's really solid. That round 3 pick, I think is gonna be huge though. Whoever gets there, they need to pan out, they need to play well, they need to play hard to be that complimentary role player for whoever he has at 7 and whoever he picks there. So that's important. And then I wanted to look at Evan's picks a little closer here, because obviously I'm not a GM, so I'm not in the inner circle, so I don't really look too closely at these, but I really do like what Evan is doing, and I'm really interested to see what he does at the end of the day. I don't know who he's gonna go for. It's a complete wild card. But yeah, I'm intrigued by him. I don't know if I love his picks, but I think he can do some damage for sure. If he gets if Kendall was talking about that length, if he gets like all guys above 6'2", that's not a team I want to play against. Yeah. But does it win the league? As we've seen, defense needs offense too. In this league, so we'll see how that goes. And then Braden. Braden written down on here. I don't know what this guy's doing. That's one thing. I don't know what's going on, man.
Dude, he has
Like,
no bottom 14 pick. That's insane.
like that's fine. But that round 5, those round 5 picks, I hope they pan for sure. And they could be a
Doesn't
good
matter when you.
squad. It could be a good squad if they pan out.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering who he takes it to. Whoever falls there, we'll see what happens. But at the end of the day, like, I just don't know if that's gonna be just gonna put his team over the top. Those picks. And then Klaus at 1 and 5. I love it. I love it. I think Klaus's team is gonna be tough to beat this year. Especially like Bari's top notch, and if he gets a nice big there at number 5, could be an awesome squad. So I'm excited to see what he does there. So yeah, if I was to do a way too early season winning pick, it definitely wouldn't be Cam. Definitely
What?
not Cam. I'd
Are you
probably say
serious?
Klaus and Jackson 1 and 2. So interchangeable at this point in the draft. So yeah, that's what I go.
Wow. I've never been more offended in my entire life of anything anyone's ever said to me.
Cam's picks are super mid, so I'd say, yeah.
So
I think Cam's done
Well, guess who I'm
alright
not
job.
taking anymore, huh? dropping
Anymore, bro.
that.
I didn't know I was there, bro.
You'll be there for me at 48, please. People know. People know you're a
Yeah,
liability.
I defensively. Offensively though, I can make it happen. So
Wow.
Cam, I'll build you back up a little bit. I again, Carter says it looks like I'm going at 7 to Jackson, and I think that's probably likely based on what the guys are saying. I would say Cam's team is the team that I'm most concerned about because of he can get really quality big man, really quality guards early on. If games are close, Cam's going to be the team to win those games, just because when you're, I don't know, 2 minutes left, you get the best 5 guys on the floor, and his 5 guys are going to be pretty unreal. Yeah, so I'm concerned about his crew.
Thanks, Kendall. I
See who
appreciate
gets at the
that.
back end.
I appreciate that.
Braden, I think Carter, you said that these bottom 3 in the 5th round, who's available there, but I think like in general, GMs draft who they know rather than taking a risk. And so if Braden takes a close look at some of those rookies, and he can maybe sneak some of them in there, it could be really solid. He could find some sleepers, kind of like when I got Logan that 2 years ago. I got Logan in the beginning of the
this
5th
again, bro.
round.
It's always the Logan in the
Right?
5th, bro. It's
Like,
always
Take us
Logan in the
back to all
5th,
your
man.
GM highlights, all the drafts you made, everyone you
Get out of
hustled.
town, man. Get out of town. That was a good
So,
pick, though.
But yeah,
Logan in
no,
the 5th.
I like Braden picking a guy like Josh, I imagine. A guy who's going to go out and get buckets, and then just a supporting cast. Got to get some rebounders in there for sure. Some spacers. Braden can space. I think at 16-27, you're looking for who are the best 3-point shooters available at that time. Mike is going to be in an interesting position because you're not getting that top echelon. I think I imagine he goes like a Greeno. Someone who is going to get buckets, still can put up 25 to 30 a night. And then again, that supporting cast. My thought is that these guys who get away from that first round, so Evan especially, Evan has to draft incredibly well to have a chance, right? Whereas when you have these top guys, you don't have to draft incredibly well because those guys are still going to get theirs, right? Here, Evan needs, if he says picking a guy who's putting up 15-20, well, now his 24, his 28, his 29, they have to put up 10 to 15 a night. And that's not always there. So he's going to have to draft very well to be successful.
Yeah, solid point for sure. Yeah, absolutely. I'm interested. I wonder where Evan's gonna go in the first couple of rounds here. So it'll be interesting to see.
I think if I'm Evan, I'm going size. I hated playing against his squad last year with time.
Yeah,
Them. They
yeah,
play
that
tough
was
defense.
annoying.
Evan was the cornerstone of that. So you surround Evan with a bunch of 6'2" to 6'4" guys. It'd be not a fun team to play.
Chase will be annoying on that team.
That's true.
Yeah, that's not a bad show.
He's stealing my strat. Just so the league knows, I'm coming in with Bob, Devo, and Pat. That's my
If
3
Bob
I'm
falls
taking
to
in
you
the
at 8,
second round.
bro. Bob falls to you at 8, man.
Bob, Devo, Pat, and then I'll take Carter at 48 just as a throw him a
Thanks,
bone, you
man.
know.
Yeah,
So,
put me on a squad. I'll sub for most of the
I mean,
game. So
you
it's all
need
right.
someone shooting threes. You know, no one else can shoot threes on that team, right? So you need someone.
What are you talking about? Pat's
That's just
50% at
Pat
least
and
from
Devo,
three.
bro. I'm excited for Devo this year, man. I think Devo's gonna have an MVP season. Come on, Devo.
Well,
Let's go.
yeah, he's gonna be good. Cool. Let's we got that covered. Let's move on to your personal goals. What are you thinking about this year? What are you how are you reinventing yourself or really emphasizing this year?
Well, Carter told me he's focusing on his defense all summer. So Carter, what you been doing?
Yeah, I've been in the gym. No, I haven't touched the basketball since the last season ended, really. But yeah, it's not the defensive side of the ball, and I mean, I put in the effort, but I'm not a top caliber defensive player at all. But what I'm most looking for is, as always, the title. You want the title. That's the most number one thing. GMs, look at me out here. I want the title this year. That's always what you want, but we're gonna try hard for that. And then, as a little incentive, I would love to be in the top 5 in like maybe points per game or assists per game. So it depending on where I kind of fall, which team I fall to.
Assists per
I
game. Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Hey,
Don't kill me.
I'm telling you, if you look at the stats last few years, I'd be right up there. So yeah,
Oh,
I definitely
gotcha.
I would love to be somewhere in there. That's the goal. But title number 1, first and foremost, that's where I want to be. So if you're gonna draft me, don't expect me to just, lay down. I want the title. So let's do
You
it. Let's do it.
you have a regular season championship under your belt, right? With Dylan that first year.
Yeah.
But then you guys lost Jackson squad and Justin Conrad squad, actually, I should say.
Yeah.
Took over
Yeah.
in the finals, but
Yeah. Didn't play well
Yeah,
that
no,
game.
he was
Yeah.
texting me before, before, and he's like, dude, I'm not a GM. I don't care. I'm just coming to ball.
What? No, I didn't say that,
I don't
bro. But
want to win.
if I fall to the 4th round, I mean, I'm okay with that too. So
but
I don't mind. Title
uh,
first,
Yeah, that's right.
Cam, what are you going for, man?
I'm going for the chip too. I don't know. I'd like to win something at some point. Sounds like fun. Sounds like it's fun to be a GM and win, because then you put that team together.
Yeah.
And you win the league. I'd like to. What else would I like to do? Yeah, I'm so pumped for the stats tracker. I want to like sniff 20 a game. That's kind of generous. Maybe like 15 to 18,
Yeah, I
somewhere in
was gonna
there.
say that's a little generous. Can't lie. 20 is crazy, bro. Come on,
What the heck?
that's crazy.
I was thinking about this because I was like, what am I going to get? And like 20 is only 5 points a quarter.
It doesn't seem like a lot.
It shouldn't be a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot.
Over the course of a game, for some reason, I go 15 minutes without getting a bucket, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
It
know.
happens.
It's okay. It's did you hear, you weren't there that week, Carter, but Kendall said I'm a top 5 guy in the league now at the open run.
Top 5. That's
Yeah.
mad. That's
He's like,
mad.
holy, it's because I was dominating. You weren't there, so you didn't see it, but
I
you
take
know.
Alex Vanderstool over you, I think, in the draft. So
I'll dunk on Alex's head. So do that. I'd like to shoot better from 3 too. I shoot 3. I shoot a lot of threes, more than I need to probably.
nah,
That's why I
you
want to
put up the
draft a
right
big
amount.
team so I can hunt mismatches and post guys like Carter up.
Cam,
Yeah,
I
So I'd
want
like to
to
shoot better
see
from
you in the
3.
paint. I want to see you in the paint this year, man. You are so deadly. You get those mismatches, the footwork
It's
inside.
awesome. I love it. I
Gotta
love
go.
working in the post. It's so fun.
Yeah.
I just don't do it enough.
Yeah.
I'd like to be between like 35% from 3, something like that. Nothing crazy, but for guys who don't know, I tracked my own stats the last few years, and I was like 27% from 3 or something. Just not good.
Don't cap, bro. Don't cap. What was the first season, bro?
I think it was 26, 27. I can't remember what last season was. Maybe I never finished keeping stats, but
I think it's lower, bro. I think it's
I don't
lower.
think so.
First season.
I don't think so, dude.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Shoot
Even
10
then.
threes a game, make 2 to 3 every game. That's fine.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on less attempts too. My first season, I averaged 13 point something 3-point attempts per game. Is
Holy
disgusting.
crap, that's a lot of
Then
threes, bro.
last season went down to like 9 point something, but still,
But that first
I
season,
want
you
to
had to. You had to put up a lot of
Yeah.
shots.
I had to shoot so much.
When you're
But-
number one, when the number 1 overall pick doesn't show up, that's usually
Yeah.
how
So
it
in
goes.
that second round, I want to draft an all around cast so we can just all feed off each other and
Yeah.
all be all stars.
Yeah, love it.
Nice.
Cool. My goals this year, obviously that three-peat, gotta get there.
I can't believe you're not GMing again to get that 3-peat. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I know. Didn't think it was good for the league. No, what else do I want? I think I always talk about one of my goals being like making the players around me better. So I have the goal of having the MVP on my team. So I got Greeno, not that I got him, but like trying to make guys better. So Greeno got the MVP last year, Barch did. So Jackson this year, man, back to MVP status. It's coming if you draft me. That's the hope. Marriott, if you draft me, no MVP for you, sorry, but that's
I hope he does, man. I really hope he does, bro.
Now that you're not a GM, Kendall, though, if Mike drafts you at 4 and you're the number 1 guy,
Dude.
you can really go for it and not feel bad
Yeah,
about
MVP season.
yourself up there.
Then I gotta get there, right? I gotta earn that MVP then, right? I want the 2020 game. I had a couple this year that were close, and I want to hit that 2020.
Let's go.
It is AI tracked stats, so I'm wondering if there's going to be some rebounds there for the taking that aren't actual rebounds, but when people are shooting free throws and it's the first free throw, I'm getting every one of those rebounds just in case.
Oh my gosh, he's padding the stats now.
That's crazy. That's
Rigging the
crazy.
stats.
I'm really curious to see if it picks those up or what that looks like.
I'll remember that for the All-Star voting.
Say that again.
I'll remember that for the All-Star voting.
Sounds good.
His rebounding numbers are off.
That's fair. Yeah, they claim 95% accuracy on stats, I think. So
that's pretty good.
Pretty high. I don't think you're including those kinds of ones, but who knows? I'll do the first few and see if it works.
Nice.
So yeah, I think those are my main goals. And then the last one, by the end of the season, I want people to stop being shocked and laugh when I shoot the 3 ball. Because every year I say I'm going to start shooting threes, and I shoot an okay percentage, but I shoot 1 for 3. I shoot 2 for maybe 4 for a game, the odd time, but usually 2 or 3 a game. And so this year, guys are going to be on notice by the end of the season. They're going to see me as a 3-point shooter, not necessarily a 3-point maker, but they're going to know that I'm going to shoot that 3 ball. So yeah, if you draft me, GMs, know that 3 ball is flying this year.
Woo!
Yeah,
love it, man. Love it.
So
Sniper
good.
Badge for
That's
Kendall.
awesome.
Sniper badge for Kendall.
Oh yeah, first guy to
on.
get the badge. It's coming, man.
Yeah, you can be. Go for it, man. Go for it.
You start giving badges, and I'm hunting those badges. They had they sent out a feedback form saying like, what badges do you want to see next? I'm just like, give me all the badges, like double, triple double,
yeah, everything,
2020 game, boardman gets paid. Like I just listed everything. Give me the badges.
Give it all, man. Give it all.
Yeah, that's pretty sick stuff.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Good goals. Good goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got about 6 minutes left. I did want to got the jerseys sitting here, so I want to show you guys those. Let you see the full
jersey reveal on the pod.
Jersey reveal on the panel.
Let's go. Look at that. Those look so good.
Backs.
I love that.
Ooh, nice.
So up close there, obviously we got our SAHoopsHub logo. Top left, we got Tim's mobile service.
Hey, Tim!
That's my old man. That's my old
Let's
man.
go,
so good to get his name on there. Chop Leaf, they're sponsoring our player of the week. So I'm going to pick up this week. I'm going to go pick it up. You earn that player of the week, and you get I think it's 1 salad or burrito kind of thing. So pretty solid. Great to have. They're sponsoring 3 seasons worth of player of the week. So that was awesome.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. What else was I going to say about that crew? Yeah. And then on the bottom there, we got Casco Cattle Co.
Hey.
Casco's, they sponsor a ton of stuff in the community. They're unreal for this community, supporting everything. It's pretty awesome. Glad to get them involved. We got Evan's Trucking there.
Hey, Evan, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, he was one of the first ones to speak out, say, hey, we got you. He's one of I think he's the dispatch manager there at Evan's Trucking. Funny, Evan working for Evan's Trucking. So it's good stuff.
Makes
but
sense. Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty sweet. And then we got Cavendish there. Justin Conrad went out and got that one for us. He's one of their accountants. So yeah, good stuff. Great to have the sponsors in. We'll give you the look of the red from the back.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, they turned out a lot better than I think I could have expected. I was a little worried. I did you can see kind of the design there. It's called Battle. It's one of those things you see it on paper or you see it on your screen and you're like, like it could be good. I don't know, but in person, I've been wearing mine around the house a lot. So
let's go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to gear up, get some red and blue shooting sleeves, some armbands, thick red and blue cotton headband, and just
let's
get it up.
Cam.
Yeah,
Let's
go.
Absolutely.
That's right.
We'll debut them tonight. So I've got your guys all in the bag ready to go. Not Carter because obviously he didn't sign up, but Cam, I got yours ready.
Wait, I'm not coming tonight? I thought I was coming tonight.
Oh man.
You wish, bro. You should sign up maybe next time.
No, I'd rather not.
Cool. We got 3 minutes. Any thoughts before time runs out? Any last words you want to say?
Cam, what do you want, bro? What else do you have to say?
What do I have to say? Only that I'm coming. That's it. Be prepared. All right. Cold Ale Men's Draft League.
CMDL, baby, you got it this time.
Yeah, be scared, boys.
We don't talk about previous affiliations. We talk about what's now, and I'm keeping it relevant.
Yeah.
I got one last thing for the GMs, and then I can sign off. But just remember, I'm a fun guy. I like to make people laugh. Yeah, I mean, if you want to have just fun too, like if you're just gonna throw in the towel, then I'm not a bad guy for that either. But I'd like to win, so thank you. That's all I got to say. I'm a fun guy. Yeah.
All right, we don't use this panel to promote your draft stock, okay?
Why? Why am I here? Why am I here, man?
You bring some life and some fun
bring some interesting. Yeah, see, it brings some fun. You know, thank you for boosting my draft stock again, Cam. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man. It's gonna be fun.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks for taking the time, guys. Always a blast chatting with you. Those tuning in, if you want to get on the panel sometime, let me know. Tell me what you bring. I know we got to get Patty back on this year.
Yeah, Pat's fired.
He was ready to go. I know Klaus and Levi have both shown interest after that all-star draft. They're entertaining guys. I know Conrad showed some interest. So yeah, send me a message if you want to get on here. Tell me what you're going to bring to the show, and we'll get you on.
Let's go.
All right.
Hey, shout out Cavendish Farms, man. Shout out Cavendish Farms. Shout out Evans Trucking. Shout out Casco Cattle Co. and Chop Leaf, even though it's kind of mid. But shout out Chop Leaf. Hey,
I love vegetables.
Let's go. Woo!
You missed Timmy's mobile. Let's go, man.
Oh, Tim's mobile.
Gosh,
oh my god, the most important one. Okay. All right.
Awesome.
Yeah,
good stuff.
to go.
All right, guys, have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.